Hey everyone, welcome to NFL Draft Dialogue. My name is Randy. I'll be the host of this channel as we move forward here. I thought it would be important to do a bit of an introductory video so you guys could get to know a little bit about me, a little bit about where I come from, my background, etc. I born and raised here in New England, clearly a Patriots fan. I started really getting in the NFL in the mid 90s, 96, 97 season. The Patriots played the Packers. They had a send off parade that was fairly close to where I was living, just outside of Boston in Massachusetts. And I went to that. I was like 20 feet from the players, and I just remember that was the moment that it was like, all right, Patriots, that's my team. This is what I want to watch. This is who I want to cheer for, etc. And so it began there. I started watched through the end of the 90s. The Tom Brady era started and began, and then I really started to get into the draft in the 2009 season. The first prospect I really remember catching my eye was Brian Arakpo, just this physical like, specimen of an edge rusher. I remember he was out there like doing workouts, and the guy was just a beast. And from there, I really started to get into the NFL draft, started to follow it closely, watching the combine every year, watching every bit of pre draft content that I could possibly consume. And then started to kind of develop my own thoughts, theories, etc., on players, on mock drafts, and so forth. 2 years ago, I did a Spotify podcast. I was living out in Vegas at the time, and I did that for draft season, pretty much. I did some mock drafts and talking about the class and so forth. It was a good time. Spotify wasn't really the best platform for me, I didn't think. And so I ended that at the end of it, like at the draft. And then moved on last year. I followed the draft closely. I didn't really do any content. I had some real life transitioning going on to move back here to New England from Vegas. And currently I am taping this from my place in Providence, Rhode Island. So I am back in New England. I am back on the draft, and I am back putting out content. In the past, I spent about just short of 2 seasons covering the Boston Celtics, the end of the Big Three run with KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce. The year Kendrick Perkins was traded, that was a huge loss. I was really into basketball a lot more as a kid. I'm not really into how the game has developed. I've definitely turned into more of a football fan. And really, when it comes to football, I almost like the offseason. Not even almost. I like the offseason better than I like the actual games. I've always been into kind of the management and team building aspect of things. And so that's kind of really for me. I love the draft. I love to talk about free agency and kind of like the navigating the salary cap, sort of building up a roster, and kind of like the philosophies and so forth that work and that are the way to build a team. And so anyway, that's a bit about me. Trying to think of anything more relevant that you might need to know, but yeah, that's really it about me. About 15 years following the draft very, very closely, a few years here and there putting out content related to the draft, writing content at times, the 1 season of Spotify, and then this is my first venture into video, if you will. So bear with me here. I know I've got a face for radio. Uh, I get that, but this seems to be the platform that people are connecting with other folks on most. And I wanted to get my thoughts and words out there and see if I could grow this channel up a bit, see if other people would be interested in my perspective, my take on things. So I hope you enjoy the videos. Please leave comments, questions, whatever you have, and I will answer each and every one. And when I figure out how to do live, we'll talk then. All right. I'll see you in the next video.